We're gonna get wet. Yes. Wow.
Oh, the sign looks sick.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Fluid flow to Toxicators storage tanks. Steady.
That when it's a bit warmer and you get soaked. John D.
John D. Where?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Is it going to focus?
Submit to the
shoe.
So we have just had our first ride on Toxicator, the brand new ride here at Alton Towers 2025.
Absolutely insane.
And it was Andy's first time on a top spin.
Yep.
So what did you make of it?
Nowhere near as intense as what everybody was saying it was going to be, right? I genuinely think that was like nothing. I've had way worse.
Yeah, a lot of people
right?
have been saying it's very intense. It is intense,
Yeah.
but it's not as intense as what people are making it out to be.
And there's going to obviously be quite a few different cycles, isn't there? So we'll see.
Oh yeah, I mean I think they've said something about having it maybe 9 or 10 cycles, I think it was.
So there's plenty for it to be. It could be on a shorter cycle today. I don't know. It felt like quite a long time that we were on it for as well.
We queued not even that long. I think we counted about 4 or 5 cycles before we got onto it, and we started queuing around about
very long. I mean, what's the
round
time
about
now?
8:30. We started queuing.
It's now 10:15. So we've technically been queuing for about an hour and a half, right?
Yeah,
roughly.
hour and a half for a ride on opening day. That is good.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, that is good.
Not bad at all. And I mean, now the queues are up to 3 to 4 hours long.
Yeah, so that is probably our ride for the day. We might join back later on and see if we can get a night ride on it. But we'll definitely be back at some point to have a look at it at night.
100%. We'll be back down here later, get more footage. But I think for now we're going to go check out the rest of the park. And
Yeah.
Gosh.
So, just to give an idea of how busy it is here.
Wow. We've seen all sorts of
It is incredibly busy here today.
It's not open yet, Adam.
Was that?
Nemesis Chicken's not open yet.
No. Bad news, the best food outlet here at Towers isn't open today yet. And I'm hungry. So we're just leaving Forbidden Valley now. Just had a ride on Toxicator about half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Stood around watching it, looked at Nemesis, that's now open, so a 40-minute queue. But we're just heading down to Dark Forest now because Rita and 13, surprisingly, are closed.
Very surprising.
Yeah, very surprised.
Shocker.
Never, not heard of. Walk past the Skyride station down here at Forbidden Valley now. Getting nothing really to be seen at the minute.
Look at that. Delayed by another month.
But yeah, gonna go take a look down Dark Forest, see if anything's happened. Apparently there's some new signage down in Haunted Hollow, I think, or Gloomy Woods. That's it. So we're gonna go down and take a look and see if anything has happened in Dark Forest. So we've just entered the queue line for the Curse of Alton Manor, and Andy's he's very happy about this. All last season he said he wanted to go through the whole queue line this.
It's never fully open.
Yeah, the extended queue line is never open for Curse. So being able to walk around, it's actually our first time going around the extended queue line.
Yeah, opening day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 5-minute wait, so I thought might as well go see if anything's happened. Apparently the tunnel is now working again, which is good because that is
probably one of the best bits of the ride.
It's the best bit of the ride, and it never really worked last season. So yeah. So we're just down here at the other, down by the Dark Forest, and this bit down here, down by Burger Kitchen in the world of David Williams, it just feels really, really empty. I mean, it's opening day, it's about 11:30 now, and there's just not really anyone down here. I just feel like this bit of the park needs some real major developments in the near future just to bring people back down here, really. And who knows, we could see that with Project Horizon if it was to happen. We've got the Crumps there. Yeah, I mean, there's no real news about Horizon yet still.
Nothing.
A lot of people are thinking that Horizon is being moved to Chessington, and that's what the Minecraft coast is going to be.
That's what I thought for a bit.
Yeah, a lot of people have been thinking that, but
however, there are some markings on the floor.
Yeah.
Enthusiasts love some markings.
Yeah.
So we're going to go look at them.
Yeah. And down here, by where the dungeons were, we still have Amigos in the Afterlife, a Halloween attraction in March. Obviously, you can't go into it, but I just find it quite funny that Towers haven't really taken the facade down for it yet. Yeah, this was a family-aimed attraction back down in Scarefest. It looked okay when everything was here. They had lots of like bunting and banners and everything around hanging from the trees, but yeah, I just find it quite funny that they haven't got rid of anything down here yet. And to segue on from that, we've got some markings that have been shown around by a couple of the creators around down here by the dungeons. A lot of people do think that these are going to be for the long-awaited and anticipated Project Horizon. So yeah, I guess we'll keep an eye on these throughout the rest of the season, see if anything else comes up. Just coming into the world of David Williams right now, and as we know from the end of last season, they have removed Flavio's. Used to be just there next to the carousel, and to lose a flat ride, regardless of whether I rid it or not, or if I even came down here at all, it does take a blow to the park because it does affect overall throughput throughout the rest of the resort. Obviously with Toxicator now, that can, I imagine, well, that's going to be a throughput machine anyway. I think their numbers are predicted to be, I think, 500 riders per hour, so we can only hope that Towers do start developing more flat rides around the whole resort. Not even down here, just around like areas that need it. But again, around about half 11 in the morning, opening day of Alton Towers, it's not that busy. So the Towers, that should be a sign that something needs to change down here. Because opening day, you'd expect a lot more people down here, but it is relatively quiet.
I mean, you've got a 2-hour queue on the Smiler, and then there is no queues here whatsoever.
Yeah, I haven't even mentioned that. Yeah, no. The queue times for everything today, to be expected, are insane. Yeah. But overall, I mean, Rita and 13 were closed for a little while in the morning. About an hour. But they're back open now, I think. But yeah. Just down here by Hex at the minute. Another ride that isn't going to be open for the start of the 2025 season. They have said that it will reopen in April. No specific time as to when. They've just said April. What's wrong with it? We don't know. But it only really operated for about a month last season before, well, season closed. I mentioned this briefly in my Pirate Takeover vlog, but the stage where all the shows happened on the lawns, that is now gone for this season. I must say I'm very happy that it has gone, because more so from over there on Tower Street, it ruined the view that you got from across the lake over to the towers, and I think it just looks way better now. It looks a lot more open and natural now compared to what it was before.